Hello there everybody, how's it going? It's Hyper Mario 24. Now before we get this video started, I just want to say thank you guys for your patience and wait, as if you've been keeping up with my YouTube posts, I was feeling pretty down with myself. I was mentally, I was like just not feeling well. I was like during that time I was just not wanting to talk to anybody. I just wanted to keep to myself. And the weather didn't help at all because it's been storming like crazy down here, and I haven't been able to get out and do some daily walks, just to get some fresh air, because that's usually what I do whenever I'm feeling like I just have a headache and I just need some air. But I haven't been able to do that since the storm, so it's just like being cooped up in the house and having to go and work each day. It's like it was torture for me. I just didn't feel well. I didn't feel like doing anything. But I also want to take this time to thank my mom and Kevin for coming down to visit me and my brother. We had a great time, and I was very happy to see you, Mom and Kevin. And you guys really made my day, really helped with my mentality. I just really need to get out of the house. So, Mom, if you're watching this, and Kevin too, thank you guys so much. It really helped me out a lot. And Deke and Remy too. I know they appreciate that. We was happy to have you here, and hopefully I can see you guys again. Love you guys. And also another thing, I have to announce this because I made this promise to my little brother. Today is his birthday today, August 10th. Yes, that's right. And he wanted me to do a little shout out for him on one of my videos. So happy birthday, Kellen. I hope you're watching this, buddy, and I hope you have a fantastic rotten birthday. Yeah, I'm happy to do this for you, my man, and I hope you have a great birthday. Hope to see you soon, definitely. But with all that said, guys, it's about time I get back into making videos, because it's been like a couple weeks. I haven't really done anything, so this is gonna be like me trying to get back into things and such. So yeah, today we got another Hyper Talk episode, and this one is about Mario Golf Super Rush, the second addition to the Switch family with the Mario Sports genre. And I got a couple things to say about this one, but not a lot, because I don't want this video to go on too long, as I'm recording really flipping late. So with all that said, guys, let me not waste any more time. Let's get this video started. Let's talk Mario Golf Super Rush. Okay, so like I usually do with my other Hyper Talks episodes, I usually talk about the story first. And yes, Mario Golf Super Rush does have a story, though if I'm being perfectly honest, guys, it sucks. Mario's Golf Super Rush's story for me was such a drag to go through, and it was honestly pretty boring. Most of it was boring. I'll get a little bit into it, but the story of the game is that you're a golfer, you play as your Mii, and you meet a whole bunch of Mario characters that of course are competing in the same competition as you. And what you do in the story mode is you go through a bunch of golf missions, and you mostly do the same golf missions over and over again with different stipulations and such. And that's pretty much the whole story mode, honestly. And yeah, there's a few events where you meet certain Mario characters, like you meet Wario and Waluigi because they're looking for treasure or something like that. And then I don't know, I can't remember how the story goes into this, but there's also like a Blizzard King that has frozen up all of Bowser's kingdom, and it's Bowser is get caught in a deep sleep because of the Snow King. And it's just you have to go help Bowser and stop the Snow King from freezing up all of Bowser's lands and such. I don't know. I kind of lost track of the story while I was playing through it on my first time, because I was just so bored with it. Like, I kind of like some of the missions, but most of them were a drag to go through, especially the ones where you have to go to certain golf points. Like, there was this one mission, I can't remember, I think it was the Rock Canyon, where you had to try to like get the golf ball to one of the certain holes, and it would just drag because you have to climb on one of those buildings. Like, I can't show footage of that because I didn't get to that part. I didn't want to get to that part. I tried going back to the story mode to see if I can like show off everything, a little bits of the story mode, but I just could not do it, guys. It was so boring, and I hate talking to some of the NPCs in this game, because especially the Toads and the Hammer Brothers, because they have so much dialogue and they have the same voice lines that they repeat repeatedly as you like go through the dialogue, and it is so freaking annoying. You have to play it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. It's just like, it's just a drag, man. I can't stand it. It hurts my freaking ears. The only positive thing I could say about the story mode is that I really did enjoy the boss fights. Like, I can't show all of them. Like, I can only show like the final boss because it was easy to get to, and it's the only thing I can tolerate going through again, just to show something off of the story mode. But yeah, most of the boss fights are pretty cool. I think my favorite one was the one where you have to team up with Wario and Waluigi. I think they're kind of possessed by something, and Wario has this cool like a thunder sword. Which was pretty cool. He doesn't do much with it, but it looks cool to see him holding that thing. I wish I could show it off. I really wanted to, but I just could not go through that story mode again. I'm telling you guys, it is a drag. You're going to hate the story mode because there's so much dialogue, there's so much repeated missions you gotta do, and you gotta buy upgrades too in order to do some missions too. And you just gotta go through a whole bunch of dialogue, and the story itself is nothing to write home about. It's like, once you beat it, it just ends. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Once you beat the final boss, it just ends. Like, the characters talk, they celebrate their victory, and then credits. It kind of reminds me of Mario Tennis Aces now that I'm thinking about it. Like, what is it with the Nintendo and making the stories just end like that? At least recently, because I mean, it's so anticlimactic, man. I hate it when stories end like that. But yeah, that's Mario Golf Super Rush's story mode. It was a drag. I didn't like it. It was like, there's only few parts I liked, like the boss fights and some missions, and that's it. That's really it. And I'm not even gonna bother talking about the equipment as such. There's just like, I really don't care. I really do not like the story mode, guys. Like, you're better off just playing just the regular modes of the game. Which, speaking of the regular modes, let's get into that. So, there's standard golf, of course, which you basically just play golf, and whoever has the least amount of points, like, wins. Of course, that's the basics of golf. And there's also a new mode called like rush mode, or that's probably not the name, but I can't remember right now. At the tip of my tongue, I'm like super tired. But yeah, there's basically a new mode called like where you not only like hit the ball, but you also go after the ball, and you're racing with other opponents to like get to your ball first, and whoever gets their ball in the hole the fastest wins. And like, it's a pretty fun mode because like there's also dash abilities that certain characters had. Like, my favorite is Wario's, because he gets like a little jetpack and he flies like Superman. He does this pose like Superman, ooh, wahoo! And then he belly flops the ground and does a little shockwave and hits anybody who's near him. It's pretty cool. And like the funny thing about Wario, I didn't learn about this until paying attention. When he's just dashing, when he's shaking his arms back and forth, he'll knock other opponents away from him. It's like, it's pretty cool detail. Like, I tried this with Rosalina, and like she doesn't do that because she just floats. She just gets knocked back by other people when she dashes near them. But Wario, he knocks them over too because of his shaking his arms. I like that little detail. And yeah, of course, Wario is fun to play as. I love his like a special shot where he just creates a storm of lightning. He gets zapped first, and then just like he hits the ball, and then it creates like a cloud, and then lightning shoots the ball down. It's like it generates electricity around the area that if other golfers try to hit above the meter, there's like a thunder meter for the opponents, and if they hit above it, that they'll get shocked and their meter will just go crazy. And I like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's some of the characters' abilities too that you can use in the rush mode. It's pretty cool. And there's also another mode too. There's battle mode, which battle mode is really fun, but excuse me. Battle mode is really fun, but there's some things about it that I was kind of like wondering why those certain things weren't there. Like, I should have said this earlier, but the intro. See, the intro shows off the battle mode like it's the big new thing for Mario Golf Super Rush. But the thing about the intro is it looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, it looks really good, but the intro just confuses the heck out of me. Like, you see the characters running and everything, and then there's Wario and Waluigi. They see Bowser and Mario running together, and then Wario, he flies towards them, and then Bowser sees Wario, and Bowser does like a flamethrower, I guess to stop Mario or something. And I'm not sure what Wario was trying to do there. I guess he was trying to catch Mario in the air, and it made me question, like, are they teaming up, or what's going on here? Are they just decided to gain up on Mario for something? I don't know. And then it gets confusing me even more because there are certain items and things that they showed in the intro that you won't find in the actual game mode of a battle mode. Like, for one, when they showed off the characters in the projection screen, there's like multiple flags of holes you can get, but in the main game you can only get like three golfing holes. I don't think you can increase it either, which that kind of confused me, why it was like that. And then there's this one thing too. There was like I think there was these certain blocks in the air that when Waluigi trips on a banana peel, he hits like a little switch, and then there's these blocks that appear in midair. Like, you don't see those in the mode itself either, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it's weird that they show some of those things off, but you don't see them in the main game. I'm pretty sure there are some other things about the intro that confuse me, but I can't remember much of it, honestly, because my brain's kind of fried right now. I forgot to take notes to memorize what I want to talk about, but you guys, once you see the intro, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, but other than that, battle mode is a pretty good time. I played with it a bunch of my friends back then when it first came out. It was pretty fun. There's still lots of obstacles that you have to deal with and everything. You could chuck items at other opponents, and you can use your specials on them, and you make good use of the character's abilities to like get to the holes faster. Like, I love using Wario in battle mode because he can fly over a lot of obstacles in battle rush mode. It's pretty fun. But I think they also added a new mode too called I think Target Shot, where it's basically you just hit your ball at a certain area, and depending on the area you get more points, and the closer to like the hole, like the better points you get. So that's pretty much it. And there's also special items in it too. Not much to say about it because there's not much to it, but it's a fun little addition that they added, and you know, that's cool and all that. And like there's also online mode, of course, and you can play golf with other people, and there's standard golf and there's like rush golf. Strangely though, you can't play battle mode on online either. I was kind of confused by that. They hyped up this mode, the battle mode, as like a big thing for Mario Golf Super Rush, not the sprinting or dashing one, the battle mode, because that's how the intro starts off. But it's just like you can't even play that mode online with other randoms. I mean, you can play it online with friends, but you can't play it with randoms though. So I was kind of confused why that mode wasn't an addition for online play, but you can still play with standard golf and rush golf, and you get certain ranks once you play enough and get higher ranks in it too. I didn't really play online mode much because like I had other things to record and such, but it's still a fun time. I mostly play it just to get the costumes and such, which I think most of them are on rotation now. So if you miss any, you still have a chance to like get the costumes you missed. Oh, and like there's a bunch of characters in here too. Like not as much as Mario Tennis Aces, but there's still a good amount. There's still a healthy amount of characters to play as. I loved all the new costumes everybody's got, the new sports gear, especially the stashes. Mario, Wario, Luigi, and Waluigi, they all got new designs, as well as like the girls too. And Bowser got some new designs too, and Junior too. I'm still wondering why they didn't give DK or Yoshi any outfits. Like, I haven't seen these characters get any new outfits since, I want to say, Mario Strikers Charged. Or Mario Strikers Battle League, actually, yeah. That too. So it's really weird that they haven't given these characters like outfits. They gave Bowser and Bowser Jr. some outfits, but not DK or Yoshi. That's weird. That's like, these guys matter too. Get them some outfits, man. We don't want to see them naked all the time. Make them wear some clothes. But yeah, it's like I like when they give most of the cast and the characters new outfits. Like, they're pretty cool to look at. But there's something I gotta say about one of the characters though, and that's Rosalina. Now, Rosalina in this game, I play as her too. Not as much as Wario, but I do play as her in one mode. Because I'm sorry to say this, but I can't stand playing as her in other modes. For one reason and one reason only, she putts the ball so darn slow. Now, when it comes to just like standard golf, she's completely fine because you don't have to rush or anything like that. But when it comes to like the rushing mode and like the battle mode, my gosh, she's so darn slow. She's terrible. I don't like playing as her. Like I spent like, I think nearly like an hour and 30 minutes in like a battle mode just to try to win one game with her. Well, granted, I had the CPUs on max level because I wanted a little bit of challenge, but man, I swear I wouldn't have a hard time as Wario because he doesn't take as long to like putt the shots. Like when Rosalina hits the shot, she hits like normal like everybody else at pretty moderate speed, but when she's so close to the freaking hole, she has to rely on her freaking wand and like just tap to like make the ball go in. It's like it's like she's so slow doing that. And it's like, I hate that because that's why I lost so many times in that battle modes, because she hits the ball so darn slow. And when I'm this close to winning, the CPU suddenly takes it because she hits it so darn slow. It's like, I can't stand that. I mean, other than that, she's fine. She's like, her ability's good too. I love her dash with the Lumas and her special shot too. It's just her punting animation I can't stand because it is so slow. And when you're in like a rush mode or a battle mode, it's like you're probably gonna have a hard time stealing a hole because she hits it so slow. Especially if you have like somebody near you, they're about to putt in, they're most likely gonna win because they hit the ball faster than her. It's just like, I hope in a future Mario Golf games they at least speed up that animation. Like, she can still use her wand, but like, just speed it up. Why is she hitting it so darn slow? And that's the one thing I don't like about her in this game. But I love her dress though. I love her design. I love Wario's design, obviously. They both look great. But yeah, guys, other than that, there's not much else to talk about Mario Golf Super Rush because all the things I talked about the game is pretty much it. There's like a solo challenge, but there's really nothing to write home about. You just play a stage and you play like 18 holes straight. I mean, I guess it's fun for those who really like this game, but I couldn't care less because for one, I just like I've got things to do. I don't have time to waste on doing 18 hole runs. And there's also like some badges you could get to, but I didn't bother either because it just seems like a big waste of my time because I'm not trying to say that this game is bad or anything. It's just like it's just kind of slow and boring. I mean, it's golf. It's golf. Golf is slow. You gotta take your time. Even with the new modes, it's nice and all, but like, I don't know. There's just something about the gameplay that makes me feel like there could have been more to it. Like, I know in the past Mario Golf games, well, I haven't played all the Mario Golf games. The only golf game I played is like Toadstool Tour, but that was like owned by my auntie. But I know Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, there was a lot more things to do in that game. Especially about golf. It's like, it's amazing that they pack so much stuff for a sport that many people find boring and such. But it's like in this game, there's really not much to it, you know? Just like, you can golf, you can do rush mode, you can battle golf and do target practice, and battle online and play the story mode again for some reason. There's really no point in doing that, but yeah, that's not much it. Unless you're a completionist and you want to go for those badges and try to do the solo challenges and knock yourself out. But for someone like me that's just getting back into making videos and such, like trying to get back up with the schedule and such, I can't waste that time, man. I need to make some content for you guys. I don't know, maybe in my spare time, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But yeah, guys, that's Mario Golf Super Rush, and it's just like, would I recommend you this game? It's tricky to say, but I want to say yeah. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's just okay. It's mediocre. It's nothing to write home about. I mean, the past Mario Golf games, like, I still think Toadstool Tour is a better game than this, but it's not a bad Mario Sports Golf game to have in your Switch collection, you know? I still think I give it a recommend, but it's like, don't spend $60 on this if it still costs $60. Like, definitely wait for a price drop. Don't spend $60 on this because it's not worth $60. Definitely wait for a price drop before if you really want to get this game. I don't want to see you guys waste your money on that. Not waste money, but don't spend so much money, you know? Because there's already a bunch of games coming out, and it's just like... oh, my wallet's going to be crying by the time I get some games I'm planning to get in the future, but... yeah, I definitely give Mario Golf Super Rush a recommend. Just don't expect much from it, because... there's not much to it, and you might be a little bit bored with the gameplay once you've seen everything. I mean, the stages are nice too, but I just got not much to say about them. They're like basic stages for golf. That they did add some DLC that add a little like little Mario flavor to them. Like, I kind of like the last golf course where it's just like the Mario characters. Some of the Mario characters are the courses themselves. That one's pretty cool. And they got like coins in the air and such. That one's cool. But other than that, the stages are just, they're alright. They're there. There's nothing to write home about. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, but I do have one complaint. One freaking complaint about this game. That I hate in not Battle Rush. In Rush mode. the narrator. I hate the freaking narrator in the game, because once you hit the ball and it gets, and when you're dashing to it, and once you get up to the ball, before it stops, the narrator will flipping stop you and like congratulate you for the shot. I hate that, because when I'm up against CPUs, I don't think the narrator stops them, but he stops me. And once I'm close to the ball, I don't want him talking to me. I want to hit the ball before the other CPUs do, but I can't, because I gotta wait until he freaking finishes talking. Because I'm just standing there with balls like, okay, I get it. Thank you for the nice shot. Can I please hit the ball so I can win the game? It's just like, I don't know why they kept that in. That should have been removed, especially for like rush mode. That's like terrible. I don't like that. Especially when I want to challenge myself against tough CPUs. It's hard to win against them, because that even when I'm like further than the CPUs, they're like coming up, because this freaking narrator won't stop talking. He won't let me just hit the freaking ball, get the ball in the hole first. Like, I know they're not gonna remove that because they're freaking done with development with this game, but they need that needs to be removed in the next Mario Golf game. Like, seriously, they shouldn't have that if they plan to bring back the rush mode and everything. But yeah, guys, that's my full thoughts on Mario Golf Super Rush. Let me know what you think about the game in the comments below, and whether if you decide whether or not you want to get this game, or if you already have this game, like what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel about the game? Do you like it or dislike it? Let me know. I love hearing you guys talk to me in my comments below. And I want to say I'm sorry again for the wait, guys, for this one. I'm back, and I'm hoping I can make more content again. I'm hoping nothing will happen again, so I could stop like delaying videos and like try to make some good ones, because I've been getting a lot of comments lately and a few subscribers, which I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I really do. And like, I'm hoping I can make good videos for you guys in the future. I hope you will like what I have in store for y'all, because a lot of you guys really like really like the Wario Land Shake Its music. Like, that video still gets likes and comments to this day. Like, thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm hoping I can make something as good as that one for you guys to rewatch in the future. But also, guys, I forgot to mention this in my intro. Like, if you notice, like, you can see my face more clearly now. It's because I finally got a lamp. Yeah, it's right here. It's like it's a cool little lamp I got in the corner in my room to help better get some better lighting so you guys can actually see me, and it would also help me with video recording. So like I can record this if I'm working, because I always work and get off work so late. So whenever I come home, I can use this lamp, because it's got like 2 lamps on it, like one on the side. It looks awkward as flip, but it's good too, because with 2 lights I can have extra lighting, so it's nice. I think it looks really well. Like, I could see myself recording myself, and I kind of dig the lighting. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was in my past videos, because you guys could barely see me. I had to use my lamp on my desk, so I like this new lamp. It'll definitely help as soon as I, get a better lighting, get a better studio in the future. Who knows? But that's gonna be it for me, guys. I've talked your ears off long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support as always. But until next time, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic rotten day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. So you all stay safe out there, and as always, peace.